I'm ArmoredChocobo and I play video games for the internet. But not at the moment. No, instead you're going to get some music and static pictures because this is the 5-year update. I'm not going to let it get distracted by me playing video games. Even though I've been getting really into Starbound. It's a lot better than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be a rip-off Terraria. No, I was sadly mistaken. Anyway, I heard on the internet that 1,400 subs, almost 1,500 in 5 years, is considered scrub tier, and that I should... How did they spell that? Get good. So I want to get good a lot better. So I developed a plan by researching all these famous YouTubers, and I have a 3-step plan to get me to where I am good. Now, first I'm going to stop Let's Playing all these obscure games that no one ever heard of, because who heard of Carol Blaster? Or Undertale? Seriously. And I'm going to start Let's Playing all these super popular games that everyone else on the internet seems to be doing, because apparently they have something going on there. So, I'll hit up that Minecraft thing and play some online Legos. Maybe I'll craft some human genitalia. How about Five Nights at Freddy's? You could see my wacky reactions to scripted jump scares. Yeah, that sounds great. Or how about 500... No, 1,000 videos of The Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, and that No Man's Sky game that's coming out. Because apparently I'm going to need a lot of videos of that because there's 18 quintillion planets with absolutely nothing in them. So that ought to be fun, right? Yeah! And I could develop a new and cartoony persona so I could appeal to all the little kids that come and watch my videos. Let me go ahead and just try this out a little bit. Hey, it's me, ArmoredChocobo! Oh, I feel dirty about that already. Oh, wow. Okay, change your plan. I'm just gonna keep on doing what I've been doing and tell those other people that don't like it where to go. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Anyway, back in my other update, when I was playing with guns and shooting things, I told you to make up like memories or questions that you'd have for me for the 5-year update. It came to my attention I'm just not popular enough for that because I didn't really get anything. So, change your plan on that too. I got my own memories from stuff that I really liked in my own videos. Little pretentious, little narcissistic, but you know, I wanted to make up something that was interesting and different, so I pulled up some of my old videos, and I remembered certain scenes that I really liked in other videos, and I put them together. So the first one is way back in, it was before Earthbound. I'm not sure when. Probably late 2011, early 2012. I was playing a game called Actraiser, where I was Master Chocobo. And I had my own little minions, my own little worshippers. They were doing things. Well, everything was going fine for a while until we went to Bloodpool and there was Teddy going on, but more importantly than that is the Choco people of Itos. And that proved to me that I cannot make anything besides human beings with my lightning bolts. But we made it work, and stuff like this went on.
Get your math right. Yes, I said math. What do you want now? That's fantastic. What? That's it. That's all you got to say at me. Our ranch has some horses. What the hell? Are they tweeting me? This is like the worshippers have Facebook. Dear Lord, today I made a vase. Using mud. That's all. At Master, I don't feel well today. That's what their tweets look like. At Master, I set my home on fire inventing buckets. Please put out my fires. At Worshipper, no, you were just dumb. I am not helping you. Good gravy. Alright.
Yeah, what exactly was that about? I just want to know. Why did they have to tell me about the horses? I don't care if they have horses, or they have sheep, or they trained wolves that they're gonna ride in the battle. I don't care. Just put something in the stables. Put Old Man Jenkins in the stables. I don't care. Make use of them. Ugh. It's been like 4 years since I did that video, and I'm still very upset at them for what they did to me. Spoilers, I'm not gonna spoil it here. Haha, you gotta watch that Let's Play. Next one up is, Euphoria. I think I did that late 2014? It was before Tingle, I know that. You could tell that I'm comparing the big videos that we're all familiar with, like Llama Lana and Earthbound and Tingle, and I just remember these other videos in relative to that one. But back to what I was saying. The end of Euphoria, we had to find keys so we could go ahead and fight some German-headed frog scientist guy. And one of the keys was guarded by a cat that got into some body armor. And then this happened right after the fight. Even though it's horrifying. And there was a cat in the armor. Everyone is gonna get a shot at the cat. Freon Leon gets a shot at the cat. Gil gets a shot at the cat. Bob Bluey gets to have a double shot because he's extra violent. And they'll give the kill to Freon Leon. Why the heck not? Bad kitty. Now you go in the corner. No armor for you. Freon Leon, I think you enjoyed that cat murder a little bit too much. Wait a second. The fan just flew out of my window. I don't know what happened. I think it was the ghost of Cat Night. To this day, I think that's one of the best scenes that I had in a video game. It's just the fan popped out of the window just after I just defeated that boss. I'm thankful for breezy days now, even though I have a different window fan now that I actually popped out of my window so I don't have too much fan noise going on. I'm sweating right now. I hope you enjoy this. This new window fan is a lot less pop-proof, so the ghost of Cat Night has nothing to do now. How about Off? I remember a scene from Off. I'm not sure if anybody else does, though, unless they're really old fans of me. But, I was playing through that very weird RPG made by a Frenchman named Mortis Ghost, and we were going through the library because we were going to go meet my good friend Japeth, the only bird in the game. He's gotten a little crazy, so sadly I have to do something to him. But on one of the balconies outside the library, he ran across something a little weird. Yay for librariness. Also, we got a balcony. And that doesn't work! No, it does not! What is that? I don't like it. It scares me. It doesn't belong. No, no, no. I do not accept. This is not proper or reasonable. You go away. You frighten me now. No more whales! No sky whales ever! I don't like sky whale. Sky whale scares me. I don't like sky whale. I will chant that. I don't like sky whale. Sky whale doesn't exist. He's not outside waiting for me. And you know what the bad thing is? Now they have a Link's Awakening DLC for Hyrule Warriors. And basically Sky Whale's in that. Of course they call it the Windfish, but come on, that's Sky Whale. Sky Whale is still with us. I warned you about Sky Whale. He does exist. Illuminati confirmed. And now, since I was talking about small games, how about a big one? How about Earthbound? Yeah, you know, I constructed a little backstory around Pooh, because he doesn't really have much besides being the Prince of Poohland, or Dalam. But I went ahead and made up something for him.
Tell Master where he can shove it. He could shove it straight up where I go. Where I come from. Good. She's gone. All is at peace now. She's gone. Whoa! What the heck is this? Someone slipped me some magic cake, didn't they? Great, we're gonna get haunted by the ghost of James Hong. Hi, this is what he does after the Kung Fu Panda movies. He's Pooh's ancient lineage. Oh, wow. This is not what I signed up for. Whatever. Hey Pooh, check out all this stuff. This is from Egypt. Do you know what in Egypt is? You don't? What is this about James Hong? You're always on about James Hong. I don't want my arms broken.
Why did I think he was even James Hong anyway? Why he couldn't have been, someone else? Some other Asian actor? It could have been George Takei, who cares, right? But no, James Hong. It just stuck with me and James Hong. I think it was because I was playing Diablo 3 around that time, and I ran across Covetous Shen, the Jewel Maker, and he was voiced by James Hong. And right after that, I was watching Balls of Steel, which also had James Hong in it. So I was having a James Hong overload. So I can't apologize for that, because that would make me in the wrong. Anyway, Takeshi's Challenge. Going from one Asian comedian to another Asian comedian. Is James Hong even a comedian? I don't know. Oh well. Takeshi Kitano made his own game. And it kind of changed my habits of how I enter buildings now.
Yeah, we got all the money now. We got 803,000 yen. I don't know where that translates to. This is how I enter culture clubs now. I need to find a travel agency. And also I need to play some pachinko. I suddenly need to play pachinko now. I don't know why. Welcome to Travel Tamagawa.
I have to tell you, I've gotten into trouble with the police several times over this. I had to get some therapy done after Takeshi's Challenge, and not the kind you expected. I didn't know it wasn't proper to go ahead and just knock people out if they're in your way. And how about Tingle? Here's another big game. Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland. It got pretty popular over, when did I do that one? 2015? Was that last year? I'm pretty sure. But that one has like, averaging about 1,000 views on each video, so that thing's doing pretty well for itself for being a Tingle game. I'm pretty proud of it. What I'm really proud is that amazing music that we are going to listen to again, because I can't get enough of it. Have you made your donations to the Tingly God lately? I hope you did, because then you'll be hearing this music in your sleep. And I don't know. Sounds like a fairly good deal to me. I think I'm gonna revoke my rupee donation today. Now for Mother 3. I got 2 of them for Mother 3. Happens to be my most favorite Let's Play, other than the La Milana remake. I did have something planned for the La Milana remake, regarding Lemez's little song. Thing is, I cannot find an instrumental version, and I will not be singing it a cappella, so that will have to held off for another time. But Mother 3 gets 2 of them then. And Mother 3, I can't say anything without spoilers to introduce this one. If you guys don't want to be spoiled on Mother 3, or you haven't seen my Let's Play of it, just turn off the speakers now. Just wait until the video stops playing, or... Yeah, you're gonna see the video then, aren't you? Blindfold yourself, then turn the speakers down, and, I don't know, someone else in the house will remind you that the video has stopped spoiling things. Yeah, that sounds good.
Bring me your money, your animals, your huddled masses yearning to watch TV, your terrible tasting nuts from your lame forest. Send these, the item hobos, memento laden, to me. Spankety, spankety, spankety.
You know what? I just riffed that, too. Just completely off cuff. Well, I did have to look up the Statue of Liberty's poem so I could bastardize it to make it Porky-like. But other than that, yeah, it was kind of riffed. And now for the other one. Over in Club Tichiboo, which is probably that video had the most racy name of everything I ever did. And also had a very racy description, if I remember correctly. But we found a secret password that lets you go backstage at any concert. Check it out.
We got a pamphlet. Now we just have to find Kumatora. Where is she? There she is. Hey. I'm gonna speak in code so no one can understand me. Trash hamburger. See? This is how we get in. This is how we get in. You hearing me? You say trash hamburger to the waitress, and you can get it backstage. Are you listening to me? Hey! Fine, whatever.
Yeah, I like talking to NPCs. What of it? Heck with you guys. I do what I want. And that's pretty much all that I have there. There's some videos I did have to cut out because they were so old that my new video editor doesn't want to mess with them. Doesn't play in music or anything. So I had to kind of cut those out, but I'm pretty sure there was others that'll make this list. You could do this forever. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. There's some videos I'm not quite proud of. Like the first Cave Story Let's Play. God, that thing was terrible. What was I doing 6 years ago? What the heck is that? I couldn't get the aspect ratio right. The microphone was really poopy because it was one of those collared clip-on ones. And it was clipped in an awkward position right next to my mouth. Yeah, that thing was terrible. I'm really glad I got the CAD U37 that I'm using now. Back when I was finishing up Evo Search for Eden. That thing is a lot better. It's an old microphone now. It's a condenser mic. But it does pretty well. The only thing that's different about it is that it's going through a new sound card because I have a new computer. So, things aren't going to sound exactly the way they were. But I did run it by a few fans that I have on Steam. And Wolflord mentioned that he said the difference between what Earthbound Halloween Hack and the beginning parts of Carol Blaster were, it was like a tin can to a smooth, like a professional studio now, with the adjustments that I've been making to the microphone. Apparently I had some kind of weird setting off, but enough blurting about audio issues. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to these, I'm sorry. In fact, I'm not even watching my notes. I'm watching the little mic aux thing go up and down, just to make sure that I'm not peaking at all. I haven't peaked yet, but I'm still staring at it. What's wrong with me? And I've been getting loud. I think it's at like 95% volume. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I said something about Steam, didn't I? Oh, yeah. It came to my attention like a few days ago that there is a ArmoredChocobo fan club up on Steam. You could find that by either going to my channel profile, because that's going to be part of the groups, and you probably could just search it. I'm not sure. I will show you a picture of it to show you what it looks like. There's only like 2 people, excluding me, that's in the group, and that's to be expected, because I only got like 1,500 subscribers, so 3 about covers it for the really devoted people. But if you think you're really devoted, how about you go over there and join it? Maybe I'll update my new videos there, or do things like I do on Twitter. Like, I'll send my tweet updates over there too, so you can make sure you get double helping of update. How about that? Yeah. He did also said if I wanted to play games with my fans, but I'm not exactly that kind of person. I did run across one person in Overwatch. I do not remember his name. I do not remember what he said. All he did was ask me if I was ArmoredChocobo, which I did not respond to because that was surreal and my brain was trying to cope with it. Okay, maybe I just said yes. But then he didn't say anything after that. I don't know. Oh well. But yeah, there's the fan club thing going on. I promised I would mention in this update, and I did. Now I could get into one big question that was asked to me ever since I started doing Let's Plays, especially when they started getting good, aka after Evo Search for Eden. People have been asking me one big question. Why aren't you bigger? You make such good videos. That's actually a question that's approached to by a lot of content creators on the Let's Play subreddit. And their response is pretty much my response right now. The question is partly on the asker's fault, isn't it? I mean, if you really like something, the nature of YouTube is that you share it. And so sitting there asking me that, why am I not bigger? Why don't you share it to more people so I can get bigger? I'm not placing the entire blame on you. I do try to do some things that would get me noticed a bit more. But mostly it's tell about people about channels you like, especially on Reddit. There are subreddits in the world that are made just for promoting channels that you like our gaming, I think, is a big one. You just have to be careful there because they get a lot of Let's Play requests, so they're kind of touchy. So try to behave when you're trying to mention somebody. I think it's our Let's Play wouldn't be doing that because we have a no promoting anything kind of thing going on there. It's just for content creators to talk with other content creators. But I'm sure there's other ones around there. I'm pretty sure the subreddits for particular games would accept Let's Plays if they're done non-spammingly. So, there's options there for you. And I can't do it myself because Reddit is a big anti-self-promotion thing. Self-promoting on Reddit will get you dislike bombed to the point where no one will be able to see it. Also grants you a shadow ban. So, I like posting on Reddit from time to time, so I like to keep away from the bad parts of Reddit too. So, yeah, there's that stuff going on. I do use SEO, which is search engine optimization, but let me get out of the way first. I hate YouTube search engine. I think it is a rich get richer lotto that small channels have a very little chance of winning. Mainly because I could have the best SEO in the world. I could have my tags full of relevant stuff about the video game. I could have a description that sends you links to Steam and all whatever. I could have a great title. It could have a great thumbnail. But then someone like Markiplier or PewDiePie could come along doing the same game. They could just put up a title that says, I eat poop. No description. Just tags to say Markiplier and Let's Play. And they'll beat me out in the search engine. So there's not much I can do there. I'm surprised Carol Blaster rates as high as it does, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people covered that game when it first came out. And I think I'm like number 3 or number 4 in the search. I know anything that's past page 1, you might as well just forget it, because that's where Undertale is right now, though. I've checked. It's like in number 15. It might as well not even exist on the search engine. I think the only people that are actually finding that game is people that don't want to watch the other 15 million that came before it. Or already have. Who knows? But yeah, YouTube likes money. What can you do? Really? The big channels are going to get the searches, because then they get more money for YouTube through ad revenue. I'm not monetized. I'm giving YouTube nothing. So, yeah. I do ace Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, and I'm number 2 playlist on La Mulana underneath the Sea's Crab, which he's still kind of my Let's Play hero. He's the one that got me into it because our styles are very similar. We like playing obscure games, but I'll just go on record saying this, he is very anti-audience. I've seen him ban people for not spelling a word correctly. Great videos, though. Pretty good videos. If you could turn off the comment section, I'd say it's a pretty good watch. Just don't try to socialize with them. It just doesn't work out. But that's all I have to say about that. I don't partake in the rat race, covering the subscriptions. I don't like asking for subs at the end of videos, using annotations, or what are they called now? Video cards? What is that new thing YouTube's doing? That phased out annotations? Whatever that thing is. I don't like asking for subs, period. I'll say, hey, there's a subscription button. underneath the video. It's like right there. It's big. It's red. You could press on it, and magically it'll tell you about new videos. But other than that, I really don't want to mention that like every video. I don't even like mentioning that after every project. It's just not fun for me. It feels like I'm asking you to do something that's should have been pretty obvious. If you like the video, you subscribe to it. If you want to see more of it. Pretty simple. I'm talking from a content creator's point of view, though. I'm sure the call to action thing is very effective, and people claim it is, and that's why they use it. I just don't like it. It makes me feel dirty. And then the annotations and video cards thing in general, like people have at the end of their videos, they have this big thing. They might have a smaller video in there of them just doing things and playing video games, and then it'll say next video, previous video, playlist, or channel, that kind of stuff. I don't like doing that. Mostly because I don't think it would net me a whole bunch for all that work. That's mostly what it comes down to. I just don't think that the payback is worth the effort. So I just don't do that. Fancy intros, that could be done really badly. Really badly. I've seen some really bad intros, just for the sake of trying to look professional. It's not cool. It's not fun. I've seen people have really, really loud dubstep for like 15 seconds at the beginning of their video, and then after it's like, hey, how you doing, guys? It's me. That kind of stuff is very common. That's why Let's Plays have such a bad rap for quality. It's stuff like that. Ah, jeez. And collabs. I've tried collabs in the past. Like within like the first year or two. I did one with a guy that was covering Oregon Trail. And we were just conversing and stuff. I was one of their Oregon Trail pilgrim people, whatever they were called. Colonists, whatever they were called. And we were just going through stuff. And then a few days later, he said he had to scrap the footage because I made him look bad. I'm not lying about this. I'm not that kind of person. That's exactly what he said to me. And then I didn't have time to re-record it with him again, so he could try again, try better. So he just went ahead with another guy. So that was one of them. Another collab that I did was with, I forget his name, but he was on the group that I joined before I joined, like, that Triforce thing. I forget the name of that website. I'll have to look that back up. It's not the same name that I was supposed to do. Actually, let me try and look that up right now. While I'm here, looking at absolutely nothing but my volume ticker thing. It's Let's Play Sanctuary. They have a Triforce as a logo, though. That's why I was thinking about it. But yeah, Let's Play Sanctuary. Before I joined that, I knew another guy. And I was doing a collab with him, and he was playing Portal. The problem was, it was over Skype, so I couldn't hear anything. Also, his computer wasn't good enough to play the video, so I couldn't see anything. Luckily, I played Portal before, so he could just mention where he is, and I know exactly what he's doing. I would have been able to do that with Portal 2 a lot more accurately, too. I played a lot more of Portal 2 than I did Portal 1. Probably because it was longer and funnier. Just saying. Let's play possibility of Portal 2. I'd say about maybe 10%. It's been overdone. I'm pretty sure you've seen plenty of people playing that. So, not exactly on my to-do list. But all that stuff, partaking with the rat race, very complex, very time-consuming, and really random in its results. If you're a bad channel and you could do everything possible, like getting great SEO, asking for subs, using annotations and video cards, fancy intros, collabing with people, you still probably would end up like bottom of the barrel, maybe underneath the barrel, maybe about 6 feet under the barrel, into the ground, where your only audience is probably worms and crazy people. But yeah, especially since I don't play those in-demand games like those ones I mentioned at the beginning of the video when I was mocking bigger channels than me. How dare I? So that's all I have for that. I do have some suggested Let's Plays for people that are new to the channel. I know you all know about Lana, Earthbound, Mother 3, Earthbound 0, Tingle's Rosy, Rupeeland, and Undertale. But here's some of the smaller ones that I did earlier on. Like Gunman's Proof was a pretty good one. That was like a Link to the Past, but with cowboys and aliens. And there's Actraiser that we've just seen. That was a pretty good one. The strength of that game is in the sim mode, but its adventure mode wasn't too bad. I still think Actraiser 2 did a terrible job of getting rid of sim mode. Getting annoyed by your worshippers is the best part of Actraiser. And then you have Poacher, which is like a Metroidvania cave story-like game that involves a Yorkshireman with a shotgun that dresses like Andy Cap, and he saves ghost people from other ghost people. So that will probably be fun for you. And then Off. We also saw Off. It's about a batter that befriends hoops and fights ghosts. And Skywhale. Game gets creepy. That's it for me. 26 minutes? Really? Holy cow. What are you guys doing with your life? You heard me just yammer on and play semi-relevant music for like 27 minutes now. I'd like to thank you crazy people for being 5 years and about 1,400 worth of being crazy people. And I look forward to at least another 5 years and maybe double that amount of subscribers. We'll see what happens. Good night, folks.